privacy issues or whatever. Some clients don't want their sessions to be recorded, so I have to ask, But
Mhm.
it's actually recording since you don't have an issue with it. So
Okay.
how do you pronounce your name?
Alexa?
Oh, Alexa. Okay,
Yeah.
Alexa. So did someone recommend you, or do you know how I conduct sessions, or should I
Yeah, I've
explain?
seen pretty much a lot of your YouTube videos lately.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Okay, so the first thing that's coming up with you is the color yellow and the color orange, and they're going hand for hand. It's like a scale, and normally the color yellow deals with the soul chakra, and then you have the color orange that's dealing with the sacred chakra, meaning the reproductive system, anything dealing with sexual intercourse in that sense, or even relationships. And then you have this relationship situation going on, which also corresponds to your soul, your spirit, not second guessing yourself, as I would say. So those two are the main two colors that's coming up on an internal frequency, in an internal way. But externally, it may be a time for new beginnings for you. And as you know, we are going into the spring semester, in a short spring semester, spring season, in a short while. So it may just be a, what they're saying is a shift in consciousness, a change in consciousness, as you embrace the new beginnings of the seasons and blossoming and things that you want to manifest. So I'm seeing more of that, but more so what they're saying now, confirming what I said, is a change in consciousness, a change in believing in yourself, or actually shifting more into believing in yourself, shifting more into self consciousness and who you are and where you want to be, and things of that nature. So then that's a good thing. That's a good feeling coming with you. um, and another thing they're saying to me is changing your state of depression. What's going on with you? Your mind is going? It must be your
Mhm.
mind. Your mind. Your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, it must be your mind. Yeah, because it's gearing more so with changing your consciousness and changing, your vibration, your internal vibration. So if you are thinking doubtly, or you're thinking negatively, and I'm not saying that this is what you do all the time, but just doubting yourself and not believing in yourself, then the body will also follow. So it's all about the mind, the mental, then the body, the physical body follows you. So that's why the color yellow and the color orange is coming up, because those are mostly colors of new beginnings and change of
Okay.
shift, to, basically elevate yourself in a way. And then the color orange too also deals with your lower self. So not allowing, I guess, the lower half of you to dictate the higher half of you, which I call the God, the God self in you.
Mhm.
You have to take control of all your thoughts and everything that happens to you, even though some people say, well, it was out of my lead, it was out of my lead, I couldn't control it, I can't control how this person makes me feel and things of that nature. But actuality, you can control it. And that is just part of what they're saying. Let me see, self growth is what they're saying. This is all part of self growth. I see the number 5 with you. So 5 is dealing with adventure and going, exploring the unknown is what they're saying. Be free, have that childlike spirit come back again to you. How old are you, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
I'm 23.
5. There you go. That's the number 5. Yep, there you go, right there. Are you 23 now, or are you turning 23?
I'm 23 now. I'm turning
Yeah.
24 soon.
Okay. Yeah. That's what it is right there. embracing that, and you know how I got to the number 5, right? 2 plus 3.
No.
2 plus 3. You're 23 years old.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh, okay.
you get it?
Okay, I get
Right,
it.
right.
Wow.
So that's the in right. So in numerology, you would just bring it down to a simple term. Instead of saying you're 23 years old, I would say somebody is, 5 years old or whatever. Like if somebody is 32 years old, they are also 5 years old. Someone is 31 years old, they're 4 years old. And that's just the way I break things down because we're dealing with energy and frequencies. And within you, at this realm of being 23, what you might have experienced a lot is self-consciousness and trying to find who you are or the inner you, trying, going into a state where, okay, I want to know more, I want to explore more, I want to just be free, I want to be myself, I want to live my own life. But then sometimes you have people that, you know hinders you or blocks you or make you feel different or controls you, such as in a love relationship where you're just loving this one particular person that may not be loving you the same way. That's also a form of control. um but you have to, with in due time. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. in due time in due time, again, we are all on this spiritual path, we are all on this spiritual journey, and in due time you will begin to master it. And no one can tell you different. No one can definitely tell you different. They're speaking to me about a new job, that you looking to change jobs.
Yeah, I've been looking for a while now. Haven't had any luck.
Don't worry about it. Um, I'm seeing a new job coming up for you, so be patient. Be consistent and know that the universe will bless you in that way. Stop doubting. You don't have to doubt that you will get, because you already will get. You're going into 24 years old, which is going to be the number 6. So we're dealing with nurturing, we're dealing with healing, we're dealing with intuition. Okay, so and they go in that intuition also relates to the color yellow, the soul chakra, following your gut feeling, following, what you believe to be true. Okay. So yes, this new job that you are looking into. Are you in school?
Yeah, but I took the semester off.
Off, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Um, but you want to you're gonna get the job, and I'm seeing that it might be somewhere where you may be feeling comfortable, but it's something for now, like something to put money in your pocket. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. Do you write?
No, not really.
What is your skill?
I don't know if I have any. I don't know. I don't. I don't know
Do you do
actually.
any type of poetry, spoken words, expression, sing, dance?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna recommend perhaps you expand your talent so that you expand your talent in a way where you receive income off of it. That's one way to keep yourself employed, by expanding your talent, whatever it is that you're comfortable with or you always like to do, rather it's mentoring people, rather it's, providing guidance, rather it's singing, rather it's, dancing, rather it's filing people paperwork, rather it's writing people work, writing papers for people, whatever it is that you do. um you have to expand it. Well, not gonna tell you what you have to do, but what you should do is expand it, um so that you can keep yourself employed, because I do see the hop and the absence of employment, which is a bit stressful for you. So to help you in that situation, um you know brainstorm a little bit, think about things that you like to do, which can generate income for you. And
Okay.
I feel like that will be very beneficial to you because it's something that you won't stress with doing. Um, but in terms of the financial situation, my love, um, to the extent that you continue to, you know, think positively, because they go that mind again, think positively, um, then you will create your own reality. You will create that positive reality that you want. I'm feeling like, what are you, a Taurus?
Yeah, I'm a Taurus.
Mhm. Yeah, I see the bull here. Being very stubborn with things. So, and that's opposite, and that's actually opposite Scorpio. So you have that, like, intuitive, spiritual, unknown aspect about yourself that you have to discover. And I feel that within the year of 2016, you will begin to discover, and that's where that number 5 come in at. In terms of taking adventure, you will begin to discover different parts of yourself and who you are, because you haven't finally realized who you are. And that's what I said at the beginning. So it's interesting that when I asked you about your talents and your skills, at this particular moment, you're unable to tell me what it is, which is fine, which is absolutely fine, because again, you have to find yourself. You have to go on that joy ride, that adventure ride, that internal adventure ride, to say, who am I and what did I come into this planet to do? Um, I feel like you will be good with gardening, as they showing me here, plants, gardening, outside activities, um, is what your spirit guides more so is telling me, that listen, she'll do good with these particular hobbies, and generate money in that way. But it's gonna take some time. This is something that's not gonna happen just overnight, just like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
So be patient with yourself. Do not lose the faith. What is your best subject? There's something that you're not. What is your best subject?
As far as school wise,
Yeah.
um, I don't really know. I feel like I suck at everything.
I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, you gotta find yourself. And this is the most beautiful part of your life, because now you are going into a state of self identity, which a lot of people have not even gone to that state yet. A lot of people have not got into the realization of who they really are. And your answers are very honest. You're very honest with it, saying that, listen, I don't know I don't know what I like right now. I don't know, which is good, because
Mhm.
along your path, along your journey of self adventure, you're gonna begin to find out, like, oh, I'm into this, I'm into that, I'm into metaphysics. I'm into spirituality. I'm into gardening. I'm into herbal life. I'm into botany. I'm into this. I'm into that. So this is a good time for you, actually. And
Okay.
that's where the number, well, not the number, but the color yellow, was coming in. Every time you see yellow, you always deal with, like, new beginnings, springtime, blossoming, things happening. So keep that in mind as well. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I was, like wondering if I'm in the right path as far as relationship wise.
I know you was gonna ask me about that, and that's why I said, to you before, not to allow people to take control, you know, um of your feelings and of your thoughts. This is what I'm gonna tell you about relationships. Give me a second. Let me hear what's going on. To be patient in a relationship, and again, not to allow other people to take advantage of you. And they said, when you have that feeling inside where it's like, I know this is not right for me, or this is a good feeling for me.
Uh huh.
um that is what you need to follow in terms of making a final decision in relationships. Because again, my love, you're a young lady, you're 23 years old. And to me, you're fairly, you're still young. You're younger than me. So I would say to you, you still have a long way to go. But at this point, I do understand that 23 years old, you're exploring. But my advice and my recommendation and what the spirit guides is telling me is for you to be patient, and for you to, when you get that feeling, when your spirit talks to you, uh, go with what your spirit is saying, because what causes you pain speaks out to you, and what causes you pleasure keeps you in a state of bliss. So if you're not in a state of bliss, and you always have to question someone's action, or you feel, or you have this sense, this feeling of something is not right, then you need to stick with that. All right?
Okay.
You definitely need to stick with that. Is there a specific question that you want to ask me pertaining to your relationship?
Um, just, like me and my boyfriend, like if we're compatible for each other.
What is his sign?
What is his?
Yeah.
Pisces.
Oh, he's a Pisces.
Really, we argued so much, and then and like his phone is such a problem because I'm not able to get his phone. Which means
I'm not hearing you. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing you. You sound a little, Alexia, you sound a little muffled. I'm not hearing you good. Can you repeat?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, I was gonna ask about, if we're meant to be, because like lately we just been like arguing so much, and it's always because of his phone, because I'm not able to go through it at all. And girls are always texting his phone, but and he always swearing to God that nothing's going on, but he never, like let me go through it. Like recently, he was at my house and a girl was like texting him, like who is that? He was like, oh, I don't know. And then I was like, well, call the number if you don't know who's texting you. And then he refused to like call the number, and he got up and left instead of calling the number and like getting to the bottom of things.
hmm Well, I just finished explaining to you, if it gives you a feeling of unpleasantness or unhappiness, then it's not for you. Um, and this doesn't go for all Pisces, but certain Pisces can be manipulative. Um, many Pisces are known to be cheaters. Um, just being honest, I'm a Pisces, as you may know. So you speak, you're speaking to one, exactly
Mhm.
one. And those characteristics or those traits that he is showing, and from what you're telling me, um, I don't think that he's compatible with you. I think that he's being dishonest with you. And this is not to bring you down. This is just to give you honesty so that you can set yourself free and be happy again, because it doesn't feel good to feel like you're sharing a partner. It doesn't feel good.
Mhm.
Um and sometimes you need the truth. You need to hear that uh, this person may not be the one for you, and people come into your life to give you lessons and to give you blessings. And he might have came in your life to give you a lesson. And the lesson is to not to settle, not settling for people that are not honest. And that's why your spirit guide said to me, well, said to you, you know, go within if you have that feeling. And if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. And if it's pleasant, then there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You wouldn't be having any questions or doubt or nothing like that. If he's having multiple women text his phone and he's afraid to call you back and he's not showing you his phone, I mean, How clear is it that he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing? He doesn't. He's hiding something from you clearly.
Yeah, he's very, yeah, it's clear that he
He's
is.
a
But then again,
Pisces.
he always, he always swear to God on his uncle. His uncle is dead and stuff like that. But he swore to God on his uncle. He swore on his uncle before and, not call him on a lie. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah. He is he a March Pisces, and I'm gonna
yeah, he's a March Pisces.
yeah,
March.
March. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna apologize on behalf of him. I'm gonna apologize for my Piscean brother on behalf of him. He has a lot of growing up to do. Um, how old is he? 27 or 26?
No, he's turning 25 on the 20th.
Oh, 20. Okay. Yeah, that's why I see the 20. The 2 and the 5 is 7. That's why I said 27. Um, yeah, well, he's if you asking me if you think that he's compatible with you, at this particular moment, I don't think that he's compatible with you because of the lies that he has been giving to you and being dishonest. And that way, I would never recommend anyone to be in a relationship like that. Is he a good person? Yes, he can be a good person. Pisceans are very sensitive and loving people, but we are also manipulative at times. And we also lie, okay, because it's either we're going to be a devil or we're going to be an angel, or we can even be both. And we can play on people's emotions.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you the truth. So just knowing a little bit about his characteristics, you can come to the conclusion or not if you want to be with him. And I feel like at this particular moment, instead of giving your energy, giving your energy to him, this brother that does not love you, or this guy, whoever, who does not love you the way you love him, I think that you should take the energy that you're using on him and manifest what you want in your life. That's it. Because guess what? Love will come to you. Love will come to you. I know you want to be in a relationship. I know you have feelings for him and all of this good Greek stuff, and that's fine because look, you're not the only one, that's going through things like this. But we have to make proper decisions, and you just gotta let him go. How long have you been with him?
6 years.
How long?
We've been together for 6 years now. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's hard. That's hard. And he's been doing this whole 6 years.
No, the cheating recently started like a year and a half ago. But before then, we were dealing with like money issues and not wanting to pay for nothing, and he always coming out of pocket.
Yeah. Well, he taught you great lessons for 6 years. It took you 6 years to learn great lessons about life. And guess what? You're not done. You're not finished. That's part of life. You're not done and you're not finished. I wouldn't be surprised at age 27 you get into a relationship with somebody else and they teach you another heartfelt lesson. That it happens. I've gone through it several times with men, big
Wow.
time. But it took you 6 years, and it's very, love is not enough to keep you in an unhealthy relationship. You know, love is not enough. Um, and the word love, I feel, is very quite overrated in a sense because you claim that you love me, but you do other things otherwise. You entertain these people, and you're hiding your phone and blah 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 and all this stuff. And I personally feel that it's not worth it. But you have to make your own decision. At the end of the day, you have to make your own final decision. As I tell all my clients, I can tell you what I see and what I recommend for you, but at the end of the day, I also recommend that you make your final decision.
Yeah.
You make your final decision. It's your life, it's your choice. You need to do what's best for you. But at this particular time now, I feel that it's time for you to go your separate way. Straight up and
Definitely.
be honest. It's time for you to explore. As the number 5 came up with you, as the number yellow came up with you, is now time for you to explore, who you are in your life. And that's why the first thing that was coming up was control, allowing other people to have control of your decisions in your life. This situation with your mate here is controlling your destiny, it's controlling your next step. So you got to think about it.
Yeah, definitely I do.
You got to think about it. You're going to go through some pain, you're going to go through some withdrawals, you're going to go through times of loneliness, you're going to go through this, and you probably already feeling it now, because you
Yeah,
don't feel, yeah, because you don't feel like he is fulfilling, his role as a boyfriend, so you're going to feel lonely at times, you're going to feel hurt at times. You're already feeling it, so you might as well set yourself free.
yeah, definitely. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is
Mhm.
like, are you? I'm sorry. Are you in the New York area?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. I definitely wanted to like do like a cleansing bath with
Mhm.
you.
Mhm. All right. Well, that would be beneficial. Yep, that would definitely beneficial. If you're gonna come down to New York, just let me know. Email me. If you want, I also, of course, mail it, ship it out to clients. So if you want it before coming to New York, I could also prepare that for you as well. But that is something that you will benefit from only because the springtime is coming up, and it's like a new season, it's just a new shift. And I feel like at this particular moment, it's all about self right now, self evaluation, understanding who I am, what I want to do in here on earth, because
Yeah,
you do have a very good soul, and you need to be with someone else that is going to support you in this way.
definitely. So I
Okay.
definitely. I mean, why don't I want to do it before? I mean, like before April 1st. I know it's kind of like last minute, but like April 26th is my
No, that's
birthday,
that's
and I
that's
wanna
not last
like.
minute. No, that's not last minute. I believe I can get that to you before then. I definitely think so. Um,
Okay.
all baths are prepared according to what your spirit guides tell me to do, but as I'm speaking to you now, I know that I would do you like a clearing bath, just to clear your spirit, clear your aura, cleanse you up a little bit, and then just a healing bath, so it'll be like a clearing then healing, you clear yourself from negativity, from emotions and things like that, and then help you, with your healing process. That will be ideal for you.
Definitely, and also
Mhm.
like a road opener
Mm.
too would be. I don't know. Like I
Uh,
would like to take one,
mhm.
do one of those too. I don't know. I just feel like I've been looking for a job for like almost like 4 months now, and I'm having such a hard time. And like I have a lot of job experience, and like I'm just having such a hard time finding a job. And
Mhm.
people that I know that have like like nearly no job experience, and they're able to find like good paying jobs. And I just
Mhm.
feel like something is like blocking, like
Mhm.
blocking me.
Well, it first starts with the mindset, of just not even entertaining the the feeling of someone is blocking you, which in many events, we're human, so we feel like that, like, what is why I feel like I can't get nothing, like, is it a block? I feel like a block is here. Um but that's why at the beginning of the session I said to you, what are you thinking about? What is your mindset? Because it's your mindset that creates your reality. So if you are in a state of feeling like, damn, something is blocking me, then guess what? This is what you're going to create. You're going to create this blockage. So the first thing, even before taking a bath, is reversing how you're thinking about this whole process. You see, um, and I guarantee you that, in the near future, perhaps May or June, is what I'm feeling, something will come about because I already confirmed that I see you starting a new job. So just keep yourself open to it.
Okay.
Just keep yourself open to
So
it.
for like the bath, like what are like the prices and stuff, and what's the difference between me doing it in my own home and like doing it with you? I
Well,
don't know what I'm
the
doing
only
at all, so
the
I
only
don't know.
the only thing what I would do is prepare the bath. You take the bath at your house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so you could prepare it and just ship it to me then.
right. That's what I was
Oh,
saying.
okay.
I prepare it and I ship it to you. That's how I do with all my clients. My clients that are internationally or in within the states, everyone gets the bath in the same way. Now, there's different types of baths that I prepare. I prepare open road baths, love baths, Oshun bath for abundance, prosperity, good fortune, all of that good stuff. Clearing bath. It all depends on the client's situation. And that's why I said in your situation, I would do more so of like a clearing and healing because you're also going through these emotions with the man that you love, you know. So you want to help your spirit, you want to uplift your spirit, and you want to clear your spirit so that positivity could attract to you. That's the first thing that I would do. And as you recommended, or as you're inquiring about the open road bath, I can do that as well. Um,
Okay.
but normally it will be a three. Normally what I do is 3-day baths. I prepare 3-day baths, and I also prepare 6-day baths. I'll email you with the pricing and things because I don't like to put my price and things like that online.
Yeah, that's
um
fine.
and I'll do it through email in that way. But yeah, so that's basically about it. And then also when I do prepare these baths, I also channel my clients, spirit guides or whatnot, to help me prepare them accordingly, to give your energy and stuff like that. So that's a plus as well.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
All right, my love.
Alrighty. Do you think you could email it to me today so like I
I
can?
will email it as soon as I get off the phone because I have lots of clients today and I don't want to forget. So
Okay.
I will definitely email that information to you today. Also, the same way you paid for this session will be the same way you pay for the bath. So I'm trying to make
Okay.
it convenient for my clients for payment options. All right.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right, my
good.
love. So I'll be uploading this video and emailing it to you as well. All right.
Alright. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Oh
it.
my God. Thank you too. Create a bless.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.